The John Harvey Arms is at the centre of the community, and they were looking forward to swinging open their doors at the end of lockdown. But this pub is just inside Tier 3 in Bristol and will have to remain closed, even though the next nearest pub, just a few hundred metres away in Tier 2, can start serving drinks.
So, as you can see, we're in the middle of putting all our Christmas decorations up. Don't know why we've bothered now. To get Tier 3 today, I mean, we were expecting it, but still it's a massive blow. They're not going to review until December the 16th. I'm absolutely furious about it because, you know, if you're going to do that on an area, it should be every pub or restaurant in that area, not by border lines or council lines. It's not fair.
Around the edges of the tiers, it does feel to many like a postcode lottery as to where your house ends up when it comes to the geography of COVID restrictions. The difference between Tier 3 and Tier 2 on the ground doesn't feel like anything at all. Tier 3 over here is Bristol, and in the middle of this road you have Tier 2, the boundary with Bath and North East Somerset. But that fine line makes a massive difference to how you live your life, and that is why for many people it is so frustrating. In Knowle West, back inside Tier 3 in Bristol, infection rates are relatively low for the city, but the draconian measures remain in place for everyone.
Yeah, it is hard, especially with Christmas coming up, with like kids having birthdays and that, not being able to see like family.
I'm a bit disappointed because where my mum got my daughter down in her care, I used to go down and see her quite often.
Yeah, it definitely is a downer, yeah. With everything that's been going on, I suppose, yeah, it's for everybody.
Just a few miles away into what will be Tier 2 in Keynsham, they're not putting up Christmas decorations with much enthusiasm either. Jim McCarthy's pub doesn't serve food, so he'll remain closed, losing money at what should be the busiest time of the year.
You can go and get your nails done with a person stood right next to you or in front of you, hair done, etc. But you cannot come and sit in a pub and have a beer.
Tier 3 or Tier 2, for many people, it is just degrees of unhappiness. The festive season may be upon us, but for most of the country, with tough restrictions in place until who knows when, there's not much to cheer about. Alex Rossi, Sky News, Bristol.